And it all starts with a bang. Hello people! In case you didn't know, I almost did a Battlegrounds video before and I had to cancel it. The reason is I lost my hard drive.
I can't handle the pressure, okay?
Gotcha, bitch!
My biggest complaints were that the game is missing an FPS mode and that they need to optimize what they already got before adding new stuff. Right?
Hey, listen!
I know they added new hardcore servers, which to me are more like the way it was meant to be played servers. But hey, where are the South American servers? We already have to fight the real version of Battlegrounds, dodging bullets and traps every day. So at least let us have some fun in our game, because guns are not allowed here. And about the optimization issues, I heard that if you download some RAM and buy a new SSD, I might fix those issues, but hey, I got priorities. Now, I wanted to talk about the art of war. Sun Tzu laws of being smart and outsmarting your foes. It turns out I had the book all the time because my dad used to apply it on his business. Now, where is it? In an easy way. The art of war is based in 5 strategic points: the calculation, the quantity, the balance of power, the logistic, and the possibility of victory. Now, you might be asking yourself, what this all means? Well, the first line says, the calculation results are directly connected to the type of the terrain, and few factors can be applied here. A. If you know the terrain, because knowing how the map is and where you need to go is a plus, it's knowledge. B. If you can use the terrain in your favor, for example, the hills, the rocks, the trees, they all are counted as terrain on this factor. And C, if the terrain is in your favor. So, for example, what is the terrain in your favor? If you can use the natural cover of a hill against your foe, because you have the high ground.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground!
You underestimate my power!
You can basically ambush him the way you want if you have the visual of him. Because if you take everything we just talked about, you can calculate the amount and variety of resources you need to win the battle. Note that you can kill someone with less than 8 body shots. So there really is no need for you to carry more stuff than a few mags, because you are not going to suppress enemy troops, and I doubt you ever use all that ammunition. Meaning you can carry more useful stuff, like painkillers and flashbangs, which for me are the best items in the entire game. Now that you have those 2 things in mind, you need to think about the logistic. And I'm not talking about the carry weight, which I hope they do implement in the game. I'm talking about gathering all the resources you will really need and being able to do that while keeping up with the circle. The balance of power is directly related to the logistic aspect. Hey, what do you mean by that? Well, what I mean is quite simple, really. You need to think a few things before. Let's say like this. A. Do I have the supplies I need? Do I have all the ammunition, all the medicines, and all the guns I'm going to need to win the game? B. Can I keep up with the circle while or after gathering my supplies? C. What is the possibility of me being ambushed or having a confrontation with someone while doing so? And last but not least, D. What is the possibility that my enemies have more supplies than me? Because the balance of power is what gives the possibilities of victory. These rules are quite simple, really. You should question yourself. How am I going to outplay my enemy in both resources and map positioning? The answer to some people is just grab the nearest shotgun, shoot the max amount of people, get the max amount of points to build your virtual 3D waifu and play a different game after. But the most intelligent answer is to use the game and other people in your favor. Because after all, you are here for that chicken dinner, right? There are also other game aspects that we could count. I messaged PlayerUnknown if he's thinking about adding new ammo types, like slugs, which will basically transform the Saiga 12 in a long distance gun. But hey, take your time, player, I can wait. If you look at the game the way I look, that it's quite a strategic game. The game has a lot of flaws. The game is still in beta, so maybe that's why they don't have much content. But I actually think the first person servers should have been implemented before the third person. And there's also another thing. So I saw some videos of the game and it seems there's already hackers on it. Why the fuck do you even hack in video games? What's so fun about it? The biggest complaint on this kind of games, where it is so competitive, is basically the players, because you don't know who you're playing against, and they might or might not exploit. But I'm actually against stream snipers being banned, because hey, after all, that's part of the show, and the streamer only get benefits from it. Unless you are like hiding in the closet and shooting whoever gets inside your house. But most streamers that I see so far are just running around and killing the max amount of people because they need to keep up with the show. But basically, if a stream sniper comes and starts making weird stuff and funny stuff, people are going to laugh, and that's really not a reason to ban the player. But hey, that's my opinion. It's called free speech. I know people are bitching about the microtransactions. I actually don't think they are that bad, because you can waste your money in 3D clothes if you want, or you can save that money and buy a different game. To me, the second option is more worth it. Like, a trench coat won't make you play any better. They implemented microtransactions, so what? It's their game, and I don't know, people do that. People need money to buy water or some shit, whatever they are buying with the money. And like, it's not hard to get the coins in the game. If you kill one person per game and survive until the last 20, maybe you get like 150 coins. It's not hard to get close, guys. I have like 4 t-shirts and I use the Waldo t-shirt because like the best in the entire game, the other sucks. The thing like I wait the most for them to add and actually change is the ranking system. I'm not a fan of this kind of game being ranked with MMR, because let's say you can't have a new player and experienced player playing together, but if this happens you can't really relax while playing, and you need to be playing against people who are the same level than you. The games turn out to be pretty stressful after some time, and you won't have the much same fun you were having while playing with people who sucks balls. I think the game should have been mixed. Good players, new players, bad players, all at the same place, and that would add some variety to the game, and maybe, I don't know, make the game live longer. But hey, I heard it's the most played game on Steam or some shit, so I guess I'm wrong about that, hey? But if you start seeing players buying Smurfs or some shit, don't say I didn't warn you. But what do I know? I'm just a random dude who makes videos for people I don't know to watch and have fun. Yeah, but anyway, my dude, thanks for clicking on the video if you watched it until here, and I hope you liked my content and maybe you subscribe so you can check my new stuff. Thank you very much.